Although the pandemic caused the cancellation of many face-to-face quiz events, there were still many national and regional titles decided this year. In the USA, there was no Trivia Championships in North America or any Geek Bowl, but there were some Quiz Bowl titles awarded. The Honda Campus All-Star Challenge Tournament was won by North Carolina A&T University, while the University of Florida won the ACF Nationals for the very first time, defeating Columbia in the final. And in Learned League, Andrew Olsberger emerged victorious in the annual championship match. In Africa, Liberian Quizzing leads the way, but their team's attempts to attend the Quiz Olympiad in Krakow were thwarted by Polish immigration officials, who made the team travel to Nigeria to obtain the right paperwork before declining them entry. This had the additional effect of emptying the Liberian Quiz Association's coffers, and their league was not completed as a result. We wish them the very best for 2022. In Australia, Issa Schultz took the national title at the WQC. He was also the state champion of Queensland. Ross Evans won in New South Wales, Adam Yeasley in South Australia, Jason Taylor in Victoria, Aaron Mohan in Western Australia, and Michael Logue in the Australian Capital Territory. Australian Quiz Nation saw multiple wins for Quentin Quarantino before the competition became Quiz Nations Asia Pacific, expanding to include players from New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore and Malaysia, with the next competition due to start on the 7th of February. The Asian Quiz League completed its second season this year, with first season champions Aardvarks having to make way for new champions of the Syndicate. This league goes from strength to strength, and the next season starts in January with a much expanded roster of teams. In Norway, Thomas Kolosetta was the individual Norwegian champion in 2021. In the final, he kept the lead ahead of Espen Kibsgaard and Ole Martin Halk. The best team in Norway was Little Planet, featuring Tor Helix van Dahl, Jon Strom, Mats Bergstrom, Bjorn Erik Lobben and Ole Martin Halk. And the pairs champions were Stig Sanner and Petter Jakobsen. In Estonia, the individual champion was Igor Habal. The pairs was won by Indrik Salis and Ila Tunnesen, and the team title was lifted by Alla and the boys. In Belgium, there was no championships this year, but Ronnie Swiggers ends the year as number 1 in the Belgian rankings. In Germany, Holger Woldenberger successfully defended his title, with Martin Earl second and René Vasmer third. Team champions were R2S2 for the third time. They are Roland Nauf, René Vasmer, Sebastian Klusman and Sebastian Jacobi. And the pairs was won by Christoph Paninka and Martin Earl. In Romania, Eduard Stan won the individual title by 4 points, and the best team was Alice in Borderland. In Croatia, the individual title was won by Dean Kottiger, and the team title was won by Beads, a team that also features Dean Kottiger. The annual Celtic Nations tournament that was due to be held in Ireland was cancelled for the second successive year, but the Irish Quiz Association did manage to rescue something from the pandemic, and held the first Irish Quiz League, which was won by Interprovinciale. In the UK, Evan Lynch won his first British Championship, while Pat Gibson and Didier Breuer were the stars of the Grand Prix circuit. In UK Quiz Bowl, non-novice tournaments have been dominated by Oxford and Cambridge, but this year saw Edinburgh and Southampton register their first non-novice tournament victories. Quiz League of London was won by Nomads, with the President's Cup being won fittingly by London. Brain of London was won once more by Kevin Ashman. The Merseyside Quiz League's President's Trophy was won by Ormskirk, and the Milton Keynes Quiz League was won by Inquisitors. There has been so much quizzing going on around the world that we are bound to have missed some, so if you want to make sure that you're included in our roundup next year, then get in touch with us. We want to hear what is happening all around the world.